What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Carolina Panthers Madden 24 franchise rebuild. It's time to get the Pro Bowl and Super Bowl underway. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and we will get these games finished. Let's go. So first, we're going to take a look at the Pro Bowl rosters, see if there's anything interesting we see here. Daniel Jones making it for the NFC. We took him down in the championship game. Former Panther Christian McCaffrey makes it. A 78 overall tight end, Knox, he makes it to the roster. 79 overall center for the NFC, along with Eric McCoy. Brian Bresee from the Saints, he makes it at 80 overall. Former Panther Frankie Louvu makes the Pro Bowl, congrats to him. And former Panther Zane Gonzalez makes it as kicker. I wonder how many of our Carolina Panthers would have made it had we lost in the NFC Championship game and not made it to the Super Bowl. And welcome to Super Bowl 60. Our 11-6 Carolina Panthers will be taking on the 13-4 Kansas City Chiefs in Atlanta. Let's take a look at how these two teams made it this far. Both teams played in the wild card. The Chiefs were the second seed. They took down the 7th seed Steelers to advance. Then they won a close one, 14-7 against the Jaguars. And that vaulted them to the AFC Championship game where they took down the Baltimore Ravens 35-28. Kansas City hasn't appeared in a Super Bowl since they took down the Philadelphia Eagles 38-35 back in Super Bowl 57. And for our Carolina Panthers, we were a wild card spot as well. We had the number 3 overall seed where we took down the Atlanta Falcons 35-16. Then we headed to Philly to take on the Eagles. We defeated them 33-12. And then in the NFC Championship game, we took down the Giants 23-20. This is the first time the Carolina Panthers have been to the Super Bowl since the 2015 season and Super Bowl 50, where they were defeated 24-10 by the Denver Broncos. That was the Cam Newton-led Panthers. And then, of course, let us not forget our first Super Bowl all the way back in Super Bowl 38, where Carolina was defeated by the New England Patriots 32-29 in what is considered one of the best Super Bowls. And coming out of practice the last couple of weeks, we've got a couple of upgrades to dish out. First up to Miles Sanders. We're going to go elusive back for him. He's up to a 98 overall. And he gets 1 acceleration, 2 juke, 2 spin. Next up, we've got DJ Chark. We're going to go playmaker for him. He's going to stay in 80 overall. And he sees 1 awareness, 1 ball carrier vision, 1 break tackle, 2 juke, 1 medium route, 1 spec catch, and 2 spin move. Next up, we've got Jamie Robinson, who put on an impressive year defensively. We're going to go run support for him. He's up to a 77 overall. And he gets 2-man coverage, 2 play rec, and 1 tackle. Last but not least, backup linebacker Bruce Simmons. We're going to go pass coverage for him. He's up to a 67 overall. And he gets 1 acceleration, 1 pursuit, and 2 zone. And the injury report coming into this game, we're going to be without Devontae Herring, who suffered a dislocated shoulder in practice. The Chiefs will be without middle linebacker Kenny Young, who's been on the IR with a dislocated shoulder. The Chiefs this year were one of the best passing teams. They finished 2nd in the NFL in total offense, 1st in passing touchdowns, 1st and 3rd down conversions, and 4th in giveaways with only 5. Their defense was no slouch as they finished 9th. They were 10th in touchdowns allowed, very good there, 7th in red zone percentage. This is a very strong Chiefs team we're about to take on. All right, and we are all set to get Super Bowl 60 underway. We've got the Carolina Panthers representing the NFC and the Kansas City Chiefs representing the AFC. Let's go. And welcome everybody back to Atlanta, a place we can't seem to get away from as we've got Super Bowl 60 coming up. It's Carolina taking on Kansas City. This should be a good one. Carolina enters this matchup having taken down the New York Giants in the NFC Championship game. And Kansas City comes in defeating Baltimore in the AFC Championship game. Patrick Mahomes, of course, no stranger to the Super Bowl. Ignore those commentators right there. Here's the coin flip. Let's see how it goes. It's in the air. Carolina selects tails, and it is... Who knows? Madden doesn't let you do a coin flip anymore, which is silly. But it looks like Carolina, of course, has elected to kick. Kansas City will return. As we take a look at Butker's stats on the year. He's been excellent, wearing Steve Berline's old number 7. I just realized that. Probably should retire that at some point. And we are all set to get Super Bowl 60 underway as Butker kicks us off. Laws takes it in the end zone. He's going to take it out as he looks for a lane up the middle and is brought down at the 22-yard line. And here comes Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs for the first drive of Super Bowl 60. Mahomes' numbers on the year, very good. 44 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And the Chiefs will start 1st and 10 from the 22. Mahomes in the shotgun as he drops back. First pass is complete to Puchenko, who has it and is tackled down at the 41, a gain of 18. Now Mahomes comes out empty. He's alone in the backfield. Everybody out wide. And he's going to throw this one underneath and is caught. And that will be a 4-yard gain. Caught by Rashee Rice. 2nd and 6 now as they go empty once again, keeping the Panthers spread out. Mahomes dropping back, throwing quick, and it is caught for a Chief first down. That's Kadarius Toney. 1st and 10 as they pass midfield, keeping it spread out once again. Mahomes dropping back, throwing underneath, has a man, and is tackled down for an 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 now. Puchenko finally in the backfield with Mahomes. Mahomes dropping back, throwing quick. That's Travis Kelce who makes the grab. 5 for 5 for 45 yards to start the day. Now 1st and 10 for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He's dropping back, looking across the middle once again. Has a man, that's Campbell, who runs by Gilmore. And that is an opening drive touchdown for Kansas City. Campbell just got past Stephon Gilmore, and he runs his way into the end zone. Couldn't have been easier. No pressure on Mahomes at all. And here comes Santos on to kick the extra point. Kick is up and good. Kansas City starts out hot here on their first drive. Now this kicked all the way back to Flowers, who will kneel it down in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Bryce Young and this Carolina Panther offense. Bryce Young so far this season, 30 touchdowns, 27 interceptions. And the Panthers have it 1st and 10 for their first drive of the Super Bowl. They come out with 2 tight ends, hand this off to Miles Sanders, who gets all around the left side and finds 7 yards on his first carry. 2nd and 3 for Bryce Young and the Panthers. They play action this one out. Throwing outside to Mingo, who makes the grab and has a Panther first down at the 48. Jonathan Mingo, who is absent from the NFC Championship game, makes his first grab here in the Super Bowl. Good route to the outside, just a simple out and a well-placed ball. Now 1st and 10 from the 48. Carolina in the shotgun. They'll hand this off to Sanders, who goes right up the middle and is stopped for a 3-yard gain. These two teams couldn't be much different in the way they approach the game. Carolina likes the run. Kansas City loves the pass. It's 2nd and 7 here. Bryce Young dropping back, throwing underneath. He's got a man. That is Ramon Medina making the grab at the 40-yard line. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Carolina, 2 tight ends out there again. And they'll stretch this one off. Tackle to Miles Sanders, who has plenty of running room. And he's finally brought down at the 26 after a great gain. However, looks like tight end Elias Quintana may have been shaken up and is headed back to the locker room. Hopefully Quintana is okay. He is a special part of this offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 26. Young dropping back, throwing underneath. Got a man, DJ Chark, who runs it into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. How many times have we seen that this year? Let alone in these playoffs. It's another DJ Chark touchdown. Carolina likes to clear out that side of the field and has Chark use his speed to get to the end zone. Kansas City should have scouted that. And here's the extra point by Butker. It is up and we are tied. And it looks like we're getting word it's an abdominal tear for Quintana. He's going to miss the rest of the game. That's going to be a blow for this Panther offense as Butker kicks it back. Laws takes it just inside his end zone. He runs it out. And he is hauled down at the 18-yard line by Barno. And here comes Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City offense for their second drive of the night. It's 1st and 10 from the 18. Mahomes in the shotgun will hand this off to Pachenko, who's met after a 4-yard gain by Robinson and Brown. 2nd and 6 now as Mahomes is in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to his right. He drops back on this one, throwing downfield for Kelsey, who makes the grab and is finally hauled down by J.C. Horn and Von Bell out of bounds. Excellent corner route there by Kelsey as he finds the space. Now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun once again. As this is quick underneath two. I'm not sure who that was to, but it was complete for a gain of 3. Kadarius Toney. And now the Chiefs will empty it out. Carolina changing up the defense here. As Mahomes has all day in the pocket, throws outside, and it is caught. Toney kept his toes in bounds at the 26. Sorry, Pachenko. I forget who number 10 is. Toney is 19. There we go. Now 1st and 10 from the 26 after that impressive catch. And this one thrown across the middle is caught. Another touchdown for Paris Campbell. Excellent catch in coverage. Great throw from Mahomes as Carolina was bringing pressure. Mahomes steps up in the pocket, delivers a great ball over the head of Gilmore and Horn. And Kansas City scores on their first 2 drives. Santos out for the extra point. This kick is good. The Chiefs take a 7-point lead here. Kicking it back to Carolina now. Hamler back to take this in the end zone. Kneels down for a touchback. And Carolina will start their second drive from the 25. 1st and 10 for Carolina as they come out in the shotgun. Bryce throws underneath, has his man. That's backup tight end Greg Ainsworth making his first grab for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now for the Panthers. They come out in the eye and hand this off to Sanders, who goes right up the middle for a big gain up to the 41. A gain of 11. We've got 1:30 left here as Carolina comes out with all their blockers. And they will run to that side on a stretch. However, it doesn't, well, actually, no, it works perfectly as Sanders breaks away and makes a lot out of nothing up to the 33-yard line. That looked like it was blown up in the backfield. Sanders found a way to get away from the tacklers. Wow. Right there, number 56 had him in the backfield. And then Sanders able to get away and get upfield in a hurry. That run kind of reminded me of Jonathan Stewart. It's 1st and 10 with under a minute left to go here in the first. This one quick underneath for Hurst as he makes the grab. That's a 6-yard gain up to the 28. Now 2nd and 4. Young under center. They fake the handoff to Miles as this is thrown over the top for DJ Chark, but it's knocked away, incomplete. 3rd and 4 here for the Panthers. As this one goes quick outside to Justin Dean, who tries to turn upfield, but is stopped. They'll mark him shy. 4th and inches as time runs out here in the first quarter. Our score here in Super Bowl 60, Kansas City 14, Carolina 7. Carolina's going to keep their offense out for this 4th and inches. And they're going to get the first down. Miles Sanders runs straight ahead as he's brought down at the 20-yard line. Now 1st and 10 from the 20. Young in the shotgun. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. And they hand this off to Miles Sanders, who cuts it back up the right side and finds 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 16. Young in the shotgun, dropping back under pressure and sacked. Couldn't get away from the pressure as Edwards brings him down. That brings up a 3rd and 13. Young takes the snap, dropping back, throws over the middle, has a man, that's Hayden Hurst, who scores for the touchdown. Carolina answering Kansas City shot for shot. Hayden Hurst this time, as he was wide open across the middle. And now Butker on for the extra point. It is good, and we are all tied back up here. Butker now to kick it back. Laws will take it in the end zone once again. He's going to run this one out as he looks for space and is brought down by Hamler at the 21. Here comes Kansas City. They've been excellent on offense. Carolina has had no stop for Patrick Mahomes. And now they come out in the shotgun. Pachenko to Mahomes' left. And they will fake the handoff to Pachenko. Mahomes under pressure, stops, turns around, finds Kelsey downfield all alone. Travis Kelsey brought down at the 50 as Carolina almost got the pressure home. And now it's 1st and 10 from the 50. Kansas City changing things up here at the line. Looks like they could be flipping the play. Mahomes drops back, throws underneath. This one is caught by Rice as they are targeting Gilmore quite often here in coverage. 1st and 10 for Mahomes as Kansas City continues to drive. They bring motion. It's Tony, and they're going to flip it to him as he tries to cut back up the middle and gets 4 yards on that pass. Now 2nd and 6 as they load up the left side of this line. And they're going to hand this off to Pachenko, who's got running room and will be marked shy of the 1st down. It's 3rd and inches. Tackled down by Jamie Robinson. Now offset eye for Kansas City as they look to convert this 3rd and inches. They're going to hand it off to Pachenko, who's got it as he gains 1 yard before he's tackled down. Now 1st and 10. Mahomes dropping back, throwing quick, and it is caught. Tony once again catching that one just in front of J.C. Horn. 2nd and 3 for Kansas City. Mahomes dropping back, another quick pass as Tony keeps his feet and is brought down at the 11. That is a 1st down catch. Great balance there by Tony. 1st and 10 as Mahomes drops back, throws over the middle, and this one is caught. Tony once again couldn't stop saying his name, and he caps it off in the end zone for a touchdown. What a throw by Mahomes as he sneaks this past a handful of Panthers. Robinson had a play, Horn could have had a play, Bartell could have had a play, and it is a touchdown. We keep going back and forth. Santos on for the extra points. His kick is up and good. 21-14, Kansas City in the lead. And now Stonehouse kicks it back. Hamler will take this just inside his end zone where he'll kneel it down for a touchback. And here comes Miles Sanders as we take a look at his number. 69 yards is nice. Every team has scored on their drives so far in this one. Let's see if Carolina can keep it up as they hand this off to Miles Sanders, who goes straight ahead for a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7. Looks like this one could come down to whichever defense makes the stop first, as this is another handoff to Sanders as he tries the right side and finds 4 yards, bringing up 3rd and 3. Now 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. Out of the shotgun is Young, and this one is incomplete, intended for Mingo. And Kansas City forces a 3 and out. Here's our first punt of the day. Hecker on to pin the Chiefs deep, as Laws will take this at about the 23. And he gets away from a couple tacklers before he's lifted and slammed down by Barno. as we take a look at Tony's numbers this evening. They are good. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun. They bring motion, and it's Campbell who gets an excellent block from Humphrey and has a 1st down pass catch. That really should be counted as a run. It is 1st and 10 as we near the 2-minute warning. They're going to get this play off just before the warning, and that is incomplete. The first one of the night. It's 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs from the 39. Mahomes drops back, throws downfield, and has Rice again as he was in coverage against Gilmore. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning, as it looks like Kansas City is driving down the field one more time. This one, another quick pass intended for Kelsey, but knocked away by Jamie Robinson. For 2nd and 10 here, Mahomes in the shotgun. He drops back, throwing downfield, and is picked off by J.C. Horn, who's wrestled down out the 10 by Rashee Rice. And J.C. Horn, one-on-one coverage, managed to get in front of that pass and pick it off for Carolina. Excellent job there by J.C. as he undercuts that pass intended for Tony. And that's Mahomes' first mistake of the night, as here comes Miles Sanders and the Panthers offense. They've got 1:47 left here in the first half. Let's see if they can get some points on the board before halftime. Young dropping back, throwing to the outside for Hurst, and that's too far, incomplete, out of bounds. Now 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. They come out with 4 wide receivers here, as this one's dropped off underneath for Justin Dean, who gets away from one tackler and is down the sideline, tight roping before he's knocked out at the 46. Dean's got good speed, and he showed it off there. It's 1st and 10 now from the 46 for Carolina. And this one is going to go underneath for Hayden Hurst, who makes the grab and is tackled down immediately. Now 2nd and 5 for the Panthers, as this one goes out underneath for Sanders, who has a 2-yard gain. We've reached under a minute here. Carolina's got it 3rd and 3. This pass once again underneath, and room to run. Justin Dean gets out of bounds at the 30 with 34 seconds left to go. Justin Dean showing what he's capable of on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Young dropping back. This one goes over the middle for Chark, who holds on to it and is down at the 15. Carolina uses their first timeout. It's 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they come out with 4 wide receivers once again. And this one across the middle is nearly picked off, intended for Mingo. And it's 2nd and 10, 23 seconds left to go here, as this one goes down for Sanders, but is incomplete. It's 3rd and 10 here from the 15. Young dropping back, throwing to the end zone, has Hurst, who comes down with it. Hayden Hurst in one-on-one coverage comes down with that ball, and Carolina looks to tie things back up. What a catch and throw. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown of the day, just goes up and takes that one away. And here's Butker's extra point. It is good, and we are tied back up with 14 seconds left to go in the first half. Butker now kicking it back. Laws will take it in his end zone, and he will run it back. He's looking for space up the middle and is brought down at the 19. 11 seconds left to go here in the first as Kansas City comes out under center for one of the first times this evening. And they will hand off to Pochenko, who's got plenty of running room as he gets to the outside and runs out of bounds at the 47 with 5 seconds left to go. And 5 seconds left to go. They're going to come out and see how far Mahomes can throw it. We know he can throw it all the way to Athens, Georgia. And this one's going to go underneath and is complete, but the clock will run out. And that's going to do it for the first half of Super Bowl 60 as we are all tied up 21 all. It's been a good high-scoring matchup so far. As we take a look at some highlights, Mahomes throwing over the middle's got a man. That's Campbell as he runs away. And now to get the second half started, Stonehouse kicks us off. Hamler back deep to return. This one will just kneel it down. And here comes Miles Sanders and the Carolina Panthers to get the second half started. Carolina comes out under center, two tight ends to the right. As this is thrown quickly underneath for Hurst, who gets away from the first tackler and manages 4 yards out of that one. That could have been bad. 2nd and 6 now. Young takes the snap, drops back, throwing out for Hurst, who once again comes down with it. Another great grab by Hayden Hurst, his 6th of the night. 1st and 10 now as they fake the handoff. And this one's going to go out to Mingo, who makes the grab and is tackled down at the 26-yard line. Excellent route and catch by Mingo. Now 1st and 10 from the 26. Carolina under center as they hand this one off to Sanders. He tries to get to the outside and can't get away from the pursuit, losing 2. And it looks like there's a shaken up Panther. That's their left tackle, Hakeem Ekonwu. And now it's 2nd and 12 for the Panthers. Throwing this one underneath for Mingo as he makes the toe tapping grab at the sideline. 3rd and 5 now from the 21 as Carolina looks to keep the drive alive. They've got the screen set up for Sanders, who gets the first down and is brought down at the 13. Looks like it's a bruised sternum for Ekonwu and he will not be returning. That's a big blow to this Panther offensive line as they've got it 1st and 10 here. Carolina will run the football here and lose a yard. Excellent defense there from Kansas City. Now it's 2nd and 11. Trips to the right for Carolina. As this one goes out once again for Hurst, who can't make the grab in coverage. And now it's 3rd and 11 for Carolina. And this goes underneath for Ainsworth, who has it and is tackled down at the 1. He couldn't quite get in the end zone, but he gave Carolina a 1st and goal. As Carolina once again just completely empties out the right side and hits the underneath man. Now 1st and goal from the half-yard line as Carolina comes out in their goal line set. They hand this off to Sanders, who is brought down, and it looks like there may be another injured Panther along the offensive line. No, that's not Ainsworth. That's Norwell. Looks like the left side of this line is getting banged up. It's 2nd and goal. They come out once again in the goal line. This time they fake the handoff and is sacked. Edwards brings down Young before he can get the ball away. And it looks like it's a bruised shoulder for Norwell. He will be returning. 3rd and goal from the 13 as Carolina's been moving backward. And this one out quick. Hurst has it and a touchdown. Carolina. Hayden Hurst's 3rd of the night as he just ran wide open down the seam. Excellent job to get it out quickly before the help got there. And Hurst gets another one. Butker out for the extra point. Carolina now has the 7-point lead in this one. They were playing catch up all of the first half. Now it's Kansas City's turn. Butker now kicking it back. Laws will take it in the end zone and run it out, where he's brought down by Hill at the 17-yard line. Here comes Patrick Mahomes leading his team out. It's 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Mahomes in the shotgun. And they'll hand this off to Pachenko, who works the left side and has plenty of running room. 1st and 10 at the 29 now. Averaging over 10 yards per carry is Pachenko, as neither team has really played outstanding against the run, I guess. 1st and 10 as they fake the handoff once again. This one goes out and is caught by Rice with Gilmore in coverage. Still picking on Stephon Gilmore. It's 1st and 10 for Kansas City as they've crossed midfield. And there's pressure. That's Brian Burns getting the sack on Mahomes. Brian Burns coming through the line. That's going to bring up 2nd and 19. Mahomes dropping back. Is going to throw underneath, and it's caught. And that's going to be a short gain of 5. 3rd and 14 coming up. 3rd and 14 as they get the snap off, and this one is caught. And Campbell, keeping his balance through the Jackson hit, stumbles his way to the 17-yard line. Paris Campbell now over 100 yards receiving, as Carolina couldn't make a play on the football. It's 1st and 10 now as Carolina couldn't get off the field. Ball at the 17-yard line. Mahomes under center, dropping back. He's under pressure, throws short to Kelsey, who's wrapped up by Jackson after a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 now for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap. This one goes underneath again to Pachenko, but it's incomplete. Schultz knocking it free. Now 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs as Carolina brings pressure, and this is caught by Campbell. What a grab as he's falling to the end zone to catch that one. A perfectly placed ball. Way to go. That's what, his 2nd or 3rd now, as this one just gets by Dante Jackson, who was there in coverage. And here's Santos' extra point to tie it up. And it is good. We are all tied once again here, 28-28. Stonehouse ready to kick it off as he gets this one back deep to Hamler, who will kneel it down in the end zone, and the ball will come out to the 25. 1st and 10 here from the 25 as the Panthers fake the handoff. Throw this one out to Ainsworth, who can't hold on to it. It's knocked away. That brings up 2nd and 10 from the 25. This time Young under center as he hands it off to Sanders, who breaks a tackle and gains 7 on his 13th carry of the night. 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. Young in the shotgun as they look to set the screen up once again. Gets the ball off to Sanders, and he's got the 1st down at the 40-yard line. 30 seconds left to go here in the 3rd as it's 1st and 10 from the 40. Carolina looking to keep the drive alive as this one is overthrown, intended for Justin Dean as the pressure was getting home on Young. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers at the 40. And they're going to hand this off to Sanders, who looks for room as he cuts it right back up the middle. Makes a man miss and has 9 yards up to the 49 as Carolina nears midfield. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. We enter the 4th all tied up 28-28. Carolina changes some things up at the line here. It's 3rd and 1. And they're going to hand this off to Sanders once again, who gets just enough for the 1st down as he crosses midfield up to the 48-yard line. Now I formation for the Panthers on this 1st down. They stretch it out to Sanders, who has blocking along the sideline, and he is gone. Miles Sanders makes a move, slips another tackle, and has a huge gain up at the 9-yard line as he passes 120 yards this evening. Excellent blocking from Carolina and great speed by Sanders to get up the sideline. Sanders waits just long enough for the fullback to mess up the block there. And then what a great move to get by 22. Carolina now has it 1st and goal from the Carolina now has it 1st and goal from the 9. They hand this one back off to Sanders, who stiff arms a man away and gains 3 yards up to the 6. Second and goal now for the Panthers. They fake the handoff to Sanders, dump it off to him, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Good defense there by the Chiefs sets up this third and goal for the Panthers. And it's a quick pass to Mingo, caught for the touchdown on the slant. Jonathan Mingo, and these two teams continue to take shot after shot at each other. Mingo on the quick slant hauls that in with a defender draped all over him. As Butker is out for the extra point, it is good. Carolina retakes a 7-point lead. Butker ready to kick it back. Law's back deep to return. Looking to set his team up in good position. He's going to take this one out of the end zone. And he's got a great return as there's a hole. Laws to the 40, the 30. Dante Jackson finally brings him down at the 20-yard line. What a return there for Kansas City. There's a hole right up the middle. And Patrick Mahomes has great field position to start this drive. It's 1st and 10 as they empty out the backfield. Mahomes alone in the shotgun as this one is out quick for Rice, and it's caught for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 as they once again stay empty for Mahomes. Mahomes will run this one right up the middle and gain nothing. Stopped by Derek Brown on the QB draw. Once again, they go empty. Mahomes alone in the shotgun. 3rd and 3. This one quick out to Pochenko, who's got it, and a first down at the 7. Now 1st and goal for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun. This a quick jump ball and knocked away by Dante Jackson, intended for Paris Campbell. 2 tight ends out there now for Kansas City. It's 2nd and goal from the 7. Mahomes drops back. This one a quick incomplete pass to Kelsey, who couldn't hold on to it uncharacteristically. And now it's 3rd and goal from the 7. Can Kansas City come away with a touchdown here? It's over the middle, no, complete to Pochenko for the touchdown. It looked like he bobbled it, but he held on through the hit. And Kansas City takes advantage of the excellent field position. Easy slant right over the middle for Pochenko, and Schultz couldn't knock it away. And here's the extra point to tie us right back up. And this one is blocked by Gross Matos. And Carolina will hold on to a 1-point lead as Gross Matos blocks another kick. Stonehouse ready to kick us off. There probably isn't a block more important than that one, as Hamler will field this one in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Panther offense, led out by Miles Sanders, who's having an excellent evening. Carolina's plan on this drive: chew as much clock as possible and score. It's 1st and 10. We've got it 5:36 left. And this is a handoff to Sanders up the middle for a gain of 3. Sanders is going to be a pivotal part of this if Carolina wants to hold on to the lead. 2nd and 7. They hand this off to Sanders as he gets a first down with excellent blocking from his receivers and Norwell. That's a first down at the 44. Sanders. Now 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They come out with all of their big blockers as Sanders cuts this one back up the middle and has another first down as he magically stays on his feet up to the 45-yard line. There's been no answer to the Carolina run game. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They once again hand this off to Sanders as he goes up the middle, spins away from tacklers, and has a clear lane to the end zone. Touchdown, Miles Sanders. He would not be denied. And he pushes this Carolina lead even further. He just goes right up the middle. Excellent blocking from everyone to clear the path, and even better running from Sanders. Butker ready to extend the lead, and it is good. 42-37. Sorry, 42-34. I don't know where I got the 7 from, as Butker is ready to kick it back to Kansas City. Law's back deep to return. He had a good one on the last one. Let's see how well he can set up the Chiefs in field position. Not good that time. It was to the 50. The worst of the night. It's 1st and 10 for Kansas City as they look to answer the Panthers score. Mahomes drops back. This one quick out to Kelsey, who's got it and is hauled down at the 28. There's under 3 minutes left to go here in the Super Bowl. Our score 42-34. As Mahomes drops back, throws across the middle, and it's caught by Rice, who keeps running. Rice is off to the races, and he will score as he once again got away from Gilmore, maintained his balance through the hit, and has a touchdown. What a game for Rice. Good placement there by Mahomes as he leads Rice just enough. Gilmore can't get a hand on it, and Gilmore can't bring him down. Now the 2-point conversion try to tie it up. Mahomes in the shotgun. And this one is quick out to Kelsey and incomplete. The score 42-40. And the Chiefs, Stonehouse will kick this one back to Carolina as Hamler will field it in the end zone. Bryce Young leading the Panther offense back out there. He's got 2:40 left in this one. The Panthers defense stopped the 2-point conversion. Let's see if the Panthers offense can keep the ball out of Mahomes' hands as they hand this one off to Sanders, who looks for running room and is spun around at the 28-yard line. He's over 200 yards this evening, and we near the 2-minute warning. And there it is. Our score in Super Bowl 60, Carolina 42, Kansas City 40. Kansas City no doubt will be looking to start taking their timeouts here. It's 2nd and 7. The Panthers hand off to Sanders as he's bottled up for a 2-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and 5 from the 30. Carolina comes out with 2 tight ends. They're going to throw for this one. It's underneath to Ainsworth, who's got it and is pushed out of bounds at the 38. 1st and 10 as the clock stops there. They hand this off to Sanders as he looks for more room up the middle, has 4 yards. Kansas City taking their 2nd timeout. Now 2nd and 6. They hand this off to Sanders as he looks for more room, gets a good push up the middle. That brings up 3rd and 3, and Kansas City will use their final timeout. 3rd and 3. Carolina needs this one. They fake the handoff. And throwing on the run to Chark, who's got it as he tried to stay in bounds, but Madden's animations wouldn't let him. It's 1st and 10 as we've got an injured Panther. It's Hayden Hurst, who may have hurt himself blocking downfield. 1st and 10, and Carolina comes out looking to kneel the clock out. Young takes a knee there. Kansas City, of course, cannot stop the clock, and it looks like it's just a bruised shoulder for Hurst. Carolina coming back out, ready to kneel this one as we have less than a minute to go here in the Super Bowl. We're down to 25 seconds. It's 3rd and 12. Carolina is just going to kneel this one out, and that's going to do it. Carolina Super Bowl 60 champions Bryce Young with a most impressive game as he throws for, 5 touchdowns? And Carolina are your Super Bowl champions. This is unbelievable as they take down Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in a high-scoring matchup. 42-40. Carolina gets their first Super Bowl in franchise history. And Bryce Young gets it done. There's the Lombardi Trophy as they are celebrating on the field. Bryce Young gets to hold it first. He's done something no other Panther quarterback has been able to do, and that is lead this team to the Super Bowl and win it. As we've had an amazing matchup back and forth all night. And it came down to a blocked extra point and a failed 2-point conversion. What a game. As we take a look at some stats, and they are impressive offensively. Patrick Mahomes throws for 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, 462. Unbelievable. There was no stopping Patrick Mahomes in this game. The same can be said for Bryce Young, who threw 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, 314. Miles Sanders, of course, was the offensive difference maker. He had 218 and 1 touchdown. Pochenko was good when he got the chance. He had 5 carries for 52 yards. Keep giving him the football. Receiving, Hayden Hurst finishes with 7 catches, 83 yards, 3 touchdowns. Paris Campbell, 7 grabs, 127 and 3 touchdowns. Tony gets a touchdown. Rice gets a touchdown. Mingo gets a touchdown. Pochenko got a touchdown. And Chark got a touchdown. There were 11 passing touchdowns in this game. Not many sacks, but there were a couple. Mike Edwards gets 1.5, Brian Burns gets 1, and Nick Bolton gets a half. The 1 interception goes to J.C. Horn. And coming out of that game, we've got 2 upgrades. First up to center, Abdul Hazelton. We're going to go power for him. He's up to a 78 overall. And he gets 1 awareness, 1 pass block power, 1 run block, and 1 strength. And then Jonathan Mingo, we're going to go playmaker for him. He's up to an 81. And he gets 2 awareness, 2 break tackle, 2 deep, 1 medium route, 2 short route, and 2 spin. That is an incredibly awesome upgrade for Mingo. And there you have it, folks. Our Cinderella season comes to an end as Super Bowl champions, taking down the Kansas City Chiefs 42-40. What a way. These last 2 games came down to the wire, and some impressive plays. In our next video, we're going to get the off season started as we look to continue to build our team, as we now want to repeat or at least not take a step back. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.